The internet connects the world like never before. From banking to shopping, everything is now online. But with this convenience comes danger. Every second, hackers are launching new attacks. Some steal personal data. Some lock entire businesses with ransomware. Others aim to disrupt governments and critical services. This is where cybersecurity comes in. Cybersecurity is the shield that protects our digital world. Without it, the internet would be chaos. Imagine waking up to find your bank account empty, or your private photos leaked online, or hospitals unable to operate because hackers took control. These are not movie plots. They are real events happening every single day. That's why cybersecurity has become one of the most important careers of the 21st century. Cybersecurity professionals are the digital warriors of our time. They stop attacks before they spread. They track down cybercriminals. And they keep billions of people safe without us even realizing it. But here's the most exciting part. There is a massive shortage of cybersecurity experts worldwide. Millions of jobs are waiting to be filled. And companies are willing to pay top salaries for skilled professionals. If you start today, you can build a career that is secure, rewarding, and constantly growing. But how do you begin? Do you need to be a coding genius? Do you need an expensive degree? The answer is no. Anyone can start a career in cybersecurity with the right roadmap. And that's what this guide is all about. In this complete cybersecurity roadmap, I'll show you step by step, from absolute beginner to becoming a professional ready to defend the digital world. So let's start building the foundation. Before learning the advanced skills, you first need to understand the core fundamentals, because without a strong base, you'll always feel lost. In the next part, we'll explore the essentials every beginner must master: networking, operating systems, and the mindset of thinking like a hacker. The first step in cybersecurity is understanding how networks work. The internet is basically a giant network of connected devices. Every computer, phone, or server talks to each other using rules called protocols. If you don't know how data travels across a network, you can't protect it. That's why networking is the backbone of cybersecurity. You'll need to learn about IP addresses, DNS, and how routers and switches guide traffic. You'll also need to understand how firewalls and VPNs keep networks safe. The good news is, networking basics are not as hard as they sound. With practice, you'll be able to trace data like a digital detective. Now, the second foundation is operating systems. Cybersecurity experts must be comfortable with both Windows and Linux. Why? Because hackers often exploit weaknesses in these systems. Windows dominates in companies, while Linux powers most servers and tools. Learning Linux commands gives you superpowers in cybersecurity. Even simple commands can reveal hidden information or detect intrusions. Don't worry if it feels strange at first. With practice, typing commands will become second nature. The third foundation is mindset. Cybersecurity isn't just about tools, it's about how you think. You must learn to think like a hacker. Hackers are creative problem solvers. They find weaknesses others overlook. To stop them, you need to adopt the same curiosity. Always ask, how can this system be broken? And then, how can I fix it before someone else does? This mindset separates average professionals from great ones. So, networking, operating systems, and hacker mindset are your three pillars. Once you master these, you're ready to explore deeper topics. In the next part, we'll dive into hands-on skills, like penetration testing, ethical hacking, and digital forensics. This is where theory turns into practice, and where you start to feel like a real cybersecurity professional. Now that you know the foundations, it's time to get hands-on. This is where you stop just learning theory and start applying it. The first big skill is penetration testing. This is the practice of legally hacking into systems to find weaknesses. Companies actually pay professionals to test their defenses. Pen testers use the same tools as cybercriminals, but instead of causing damage, they report the flaws so they can be fixed. Learning penetration testing gives you real hacker skills, ethically and safely. The second key skill is ethical hacking. It's similar to penetration testing, but broader. An ethical hacker explores networks, applications, and systems from every angle. You'll use techniques like scanning, exploiting, and privilege escalation. The goal is to think exactly like a malicious hacker. But for good, then comes digital forensics. This is the art of investigating cybercrimes after they happen. Forensics experts dig through logs, files, and system traces. They figure out how the attack happened and who was behind it. It's like being a detective in the digital world. Another powerful skill is incident response. When a cyber attack strikes, time is everything. Incident responders act fast to contain the threat and prevent further damage. They're the firefighters of the cybersecurity world. Learning incident response will make you a trusted asset for any organization. But tools are just as important as skills. You'll need to get comfortable with Kali Linux, Wireshark, Burp Suite, and Metasploit. These are the toolkits of real-world cybersecurity experts. At first, they might look overwhelming. But once you practice, you'll realize they are your greatest allies. The more you experiment with these tools, the sharper your skills become. This stage is where you truly start feeling like a professional. And here's the exciting part: hands-on skills give you proof of ability. Not just certificates, but real, practical experience. In the next part, we'll talk about certifications and career paths. Because to turn your skills into a job, you'll need the right credentials. And the good news is, there are clear paths you can follow. You've built your foundation. You've practiced hands-on skills. Now it's time to turn that knowledge into a career. The first step is certifications. Certifications prove your skills to employers. They're like passports that open doors in cybersecurity. For beginners, compTIA Security Plus is a great start. It covers the basics of security, networks, and threats. It's recognized worldwide and shows you understand the fundamentals. Once you pass that, you can aim higher. CEH, the Certified Ethical Hacker, proves your hacking skills. It shows you can think like an attacker but work as a defender. For those interested in defense roles, there's compTIA CISA Plus. It focuses on monitoring, detection, and incident response. A perfect step if you want to become a security analyst. If you're aiming for advanced, the CISSP is the gold standard. It's tough, but it can take you straight into senior roles. Many managers and consultants hold this certification. But certifications are only one part of the journey. You also need to pick a career path. Cybersecurity is a huge field with many options. You could become a penetration tester, breaking into systems to find flaws, or a security analyst, defending networks day to day. You could specialize as a digital forensics expert solving cybercrime cases, or move into cloud security, protecting businesses on platforms like Oz and Azure. Even AI and machine learning are creating new roles in cybersecurity. The beauty of this field is flexibility. You don't have to lock into one role forever. Skills often overlap, so switching paths is always possible. And no matter which path you choose, demand is sky high. Cybersecurity jobs are some of the fastest growing in the world. With the right roadmap, you can land your first role in under 2 years. In the next part, we'll talk about how to build your career step by step, from landing internships and entry-level jobs to creating a long-term, rewarding future in cybersecurity. Now that you know the paths and certifications, let's focus on building your career. The journey begins with practice. Set up your own home lab using a spare laptop or virtual machines. This is your playground to test tools, run simulations, and learn by doing. Next, contribute to real-world projects. You can join bug bounty programs where companies pay you to find vulnerabilities. Even small discoveries can give you experience and confidence. Internships are another powerful step. Even if they don't pay much, the experience is priceless. It puts you in real security teams, solving real problems. While you gain skills, start building your online presence. Share your projects, write about what you learn, and join cybersecurity forums. This creates a digital footprint that employers notice. Networking with professionals is just as important. Attend webinars, join LinkedIn groups, and connect with mentors. The cybersecurity community is full of people willing to help newcomers. When applying for jobs, don't worry if you don't meet 100% of requirements. Employers value problem-solving skills and a passion to learn. Show your lab work, certifications, and hands-on practice. Your first role may be as a junior analyst or IT support with a security focus. Use that role as a stepping stone. Keep learning, keep experimenting, and grow into higher positions. As you gain experience, specialize in what excites you. Pen testing, forensics, cloud, or even leadership cybersecurity has endless paths. The more you grow, the more valuable you become. And here's the truth: cybersecurity is not a one-time learning journey. Threats keep evolving, and so will your skills. That's why this career never gets boring. So start today, even if it's just one small step, because every expert once began as a beginner. And with the right roadmap, your future in cybersecurity is wide open.